not what at different bases. He said he goes back to Tehran. He brings back to 30 commanders and 200 troops. Has them all shot. That's what he said.
He's telling you this
Yeah,
story.
they say it's a true story. And so he tells me that story at the time. And then he says, I had them all shot. And he says, I never had a problem again. He goes, and then and they're interpreting. He says, but he says, it never happened again, but they never looked like Marines. That's exactly what he said. US Marines,
Wow.
said US Marines, but they never ever looked like US Marines. So he gets up to leave and they grab me again and he walks over to me and he puts his hand shaking, he pulls me down again, touches my cheek on both sides and walks back. I'm going, okay, what's is this? And I stand there and he goes like that and he pushes the guy away. He comes up and he's just a little guy. He reaches up and he's reaching up, walking toward me, and he's got 245s under that little outfit. You know, they wear with that little cape looking thing. I
Yeah.
see 245s. I'm going, holy shoot. And he comes up and he puts his arm around me like this. And he goes, this is a US Marine. If you fall asleep on duty, he will kill 100 of you. That's exactly what he said.
Wow. So he had an immense amount of respect for the US
Absolutely,
Marines.
absolutely. And then turned around, saluted me, walked out the door, and left. And all
He
the other guards
saluted
in there,
you.
yeah, he saluted me as he walked out the door.
It's gotta be the weirdest.
It was the weirdest.
That's
I'm
gotta be
like,
the
what?
weirdest thing,
What
man.
the heck is going on? You know, it was just so much thing going through our minds and different things they did to us. And then you get respect by like the top leaders, and then you got to deal with the bozos again. But
That's so
so
crazy.
we're there one more night. We're there at night, and then next thing I know, we heard this explosion, and the whole house shook. Well, let me tell you. So when I was in the kitchen, when I went to cook, I looked and there was a phone and the receiver was off, and they took the cord out. But I'm looking on the wall and there was a list of numbers, and it was all in English, and one of them said U.S. consulate. So I don't know if we were in somebody's house from when you worked for the U.S. before or something. I have no idea. I
In
don't know.
Shiraz,
Yeah, in
and there was a
Shiraz.
bunch of, like,
Yeah,
English.
yeah, English. But then it said U.S. consulate on one of the numbers on the
Yeah.
wall. So we go back to the room. The whole house shakes, explosion, and they come popping in the room and they grab us, pull us out, put us in a van, and drive us away for about 3 hours. And they stick us in this compound because we're kind of looking now because but they didn't tighten us up good. So we're looking under the paper on the, and you can see this compound. It's a beautiful, big, like beautiful home and a big compound. They take us up and stick us in a room.
And this is 2 hours away from that other
Yeah, from
building
the
in
other place.
Shiraz.
Right.
Do you think you were still in Shiraz
Oh
at the
yeah,
time?
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So one night, Rocky and I decide to talk to each other. Or Plotkin goes to sleep. Rocky and I said, we got to escape from here because we could look out the window. There was no glass on the windows. They're just shutters and like a screen. I said, we look out there every night and watch, and the guard would come by about the same time, and he'd just keep walking, and he wouldn't come by for like another hour or so. I said, we had two choices. We could jump out the window, jump over that wall, and then just keep going. Or